Hey everyone, Rudo Bray here, your friendly neighborhood DM, followed by...
The still hero in training, Ashi of Mercy.
The Kifi, the Paladin of Vengeance.
Vibes? Hello?
I was mute, wasn't I? Queen, I like to shoot things, except I haven't shot things in the recent times because lore. Hi.
And Olive. Don't even try to lie to me. It ain't gonna work.
Alright then. So, on the last time at the Rondo of Kiecross Eternia, what happened? Recap machine, you're up. Okay, what happened to me?
Apparently she is out of order.
Parents vacuuming in my room. Oh. Okay, who else wants to recap?
We weren't prepared for this.
We weren't prepared for a machine to go down.
Yeah. This is how much we hang on to technology. I guess I can try and give a recap.
Okay.
Last time we sieged the castle or fort Pali, and we were basically bamboozled by said Darkos, who set fire all around the mansion, like the vines that were covering it, and we were taken in as essentially like into reprieve by a refuge by the owner and second in command of the fort, an archer, or a Fey archer named
Okay.
Hawkeye. And after thinking a while, we come to the conclusion that Sev is actually a really a supernatural fiend from basically who's not your normal levels of fiend. He's apparently an arc fiend, and we got this information from the people within Fort Polly who are monster hunters, much like Queens.
I can go from here if you want.
Okay.
Sure.
Our machine's back up.
Yay.
And with that, we finally met the leader, who decided to accept our reasons for coming there, but wanted to us to prove our mettle, and so challenge me to a duel against his granddaughter.
Which ended in a draw.
Ended the night in a draw after a very intense and kind of harrowing fight. But nevertheless, I successfully proved my worth, and Sustas announced that Fort Pali would capitulate under our castle. And now we have a lot more allies.
That we do.
So that's neat.
Isn't it lovely how a rampaging fire brings everybody together?
Mm-hmm.
It's like no one wants to burn to death.
Indeed.
Right?
I hate the fire with all this burning since the world's been turning.
And that what I would like to
I can't find a thing.
Find what thing?
the map?
The map. I don't know how I keep losing this
Player
thing.
map.
Yeah, I believe it's pinned, isn't it?
It is pinned in Kiecross Eternia. Rondo of Kiecross and Eternia.
Yep.
Kiecross.
Or just go to your drive and,
Channel.
or just go to your.
Unbound, can you still not find the channel?
I mean, I sorted this out so that that'll be easier for you guys to find it.
I found it, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm good.
Okay.
There you go.
Please.
So, just a little bit of time has passed between the duel and the finishing of the preparations of the feast. For something that he calls a feast, it's actually rather humble. You actually enter what seems to be the tent for essentially an open cafeteria. There are even some civilians in here as well as some guards who are eating in here as well. Yeah, let's see. He actually like requests to have several of the tables scooched over to make to form a grand table for the whole lot of you. It's actually really quite simple. The feast, however, isn't as simple because it actually has some of the more fine foods. Either that or they're like regular food that has such good what's I looking for? Such good presentation
Scrumptious.
that it looks fancy.
All right.
In any
So
case,
it sounds like it's quality, humble but quality.
mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here if I got this one right. I think I got this one right. Alright. So Sostos raises a goblet and requests everyone. Everyone. I'd like to request a toast to new allies and friends.
Indeed.
Let's. My voice is lost. Let's.
And I'll discuss something more appropriate for 17-year-olds to drink.
Mm-hmm. No, don't worry. You just have grape juice. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Phoenix Wright references.
Yeah.
Yep.
I caught it.
Not where my mind went with that, but okay.
Okay, that's Groupie's playing that louder than I wanted to. There we go. Alright then. With that being said, all of you hit your goblets together and take a drink. It's actually quite good. It's actually got quite good wine for the adults and pretty okay grape juice for the kids. The 3 kids technically who are in the party.
Wait, Bella. Who and who?
Bella?
Bella, Chuckin, Ambrosia, and Hyde.
3. Yeah, but 3. Yeah, Archie, Bella. Well, yeah, I guess Chuckin. Yeah.
No, not that kind of party. Like in this party, like the banquet.
Oh, okay.
Oh right. Oh, like yeah. Okay.
You should have said banquet.
God damn it.
Okay.
I'm just laggy.
Okay. So yeah, just so we're clear, the 3 minors, I suppose we can say, in the banquet are Ashi, Justice, and Unc Sekhmet.
Justice, of course. Just this.
Let's see here. Justice turns to look at Olivine. So, what do you think? I'm a whole lot better than that kid, right?
I don't know. Kinda got beat up.
She like takes a glance at Ashi, who's just eating. I'm not sure if she's listening or not. Would she be listening?
My passive is pretty high.
Are you sure?
So...
I'm kidding. You actually do take a hit. You actually do hear this a little bit. I can beat her a whole lot more easily with my sword.
Yes,
Just
but
give her a smirk.
you could have also hit all of us quite easily with that sword. That isn't exactly an indoor weapon.
Still,
Anything you want to say to me, Justice?
no, nothing. Good fight.
Oh, I could have sworn I heard something like, "You're great, Ashi."
Olive just cracks up.
She starts blushing a little bit. I didn't say anything like that. Go back to your
Must be
food.
my imagination.
My princess, this is quite the a feast, isn't it?
What kind of food are we having right now?
Mostly a whole bunch of venison and fowl. Some
It is
vegetables from the
pretty
fields.
good.
Mhm. Whole bunch of stew, different kinds of, and actually pretty good seasoning, especially with the one that Kion actually brought in.
Nice one, John.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty good, yeah.
It is a bit strange. This banquet hall. It has more of the common folk here.
Well, that seem to be more or less equal. Not exactly your typical aristocracy, I suppose.
I suppose that is all right.
It's very fine. All sorts of people came here, probably to find change, maybe?
Now then, I am curious. What kind of burb is this food? It looks like a burb.
I don't know.
I am
I'm not
so
good at
happy that went through.
unfortunately.
And what is so funny, my fellow paladin?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
What have y'all been doing while I was away, exactly?
Oh, nothing. Just teaching the ways of the world to the superior sea dweller over here. Don't worry about it, Kion. Just go along with it for once, will you, old man?
I'm glad that you finally understand your place.
I always have. I wouldn't be alive if I didn't. How are you enjoying the food, Vathos? Despite the non-aristocratic arrangement that these fine folk have here.
It is quite different. Of course, I'm much more used to foods from the sea, but the food from you land dwellers tend to be actually much more, how should I say, hot.
Well, I suppose that would be the first thing to catch your attention. Well, pique your interest, rather. Yeah, we do have, well, it's much easier to prepare warm foods rather than simply cold ones due to the due to the way things are. They're not quite so, well, wet as they are in the sea world. I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. It is rather good. As Quinn takes another bite of the... What kind of bird is it?
In this case, it looks like peasant.
It's peasant, okay.
Peasant.
Of the peasant stew, steak.
Pheasant. It's like an F.
Oh, a pheasant. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
I was confused as well. Pheasant.
Yeah, pheasant. There we go.
No,
Yeah,
it's
PH. Yeah,
Pheasant.
PH.
Pheasant.
Pheasant.
Now just like
Yep.
freaking like being silly with this. It's funny.
I'm just like, what?
It's McClunky.
Ah, goodness.
Been a while since I've eaten food this good. A welcome change.
It indulge sometimes. Hmm.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, Azu. I had to try to like log in with the through my browser. That I can separate it.
Huh.
Let's see here.
Injustice.
What is it?
You want to train sometime? I think we can both learn a lot from each other.
All right. Of course, it's to help you out. I'm pretty much fine on my own.
Of course it is.
Appreciate it.
That's
You cheeky little cockatrice. I would say that I'm gonna teach her a lesson, but I literally physically can't because she would beat me up. So
Just
Hey.
shoot her the legs. Just shoot her arms out so she can't do that.
oh hey look, first round, roughly 40 damage.
I mean, to be honest, if like, yeah, I have the flame, but then again,
Oh,
Ah.
and Bathia, I almost forgot to ask. How did I do?
Oh wait, who are you saying?
Basti. Bastel Thip.
Basti. I didn't quite catch that.
yep.
Well, I could just say that. She gives you 2 thumbs up. Did really well.
That's good.
I'm pretty sure you're used to fighting brutes though. She gives you a wink. Justice stands up with her hands up with her hands on the table and says, "What did you call me?" Boss sets up now this time like winks at her and then like sticks her tongue out. Nothing.
I would reach up, grab Justice, pull her back to her seat, and say, "It's a compliment."
I was gonna say the same.
She's one of my teachers. Because I still have more to learn.
Mada done it.
Hey, little munchkin.
Huh?
He's calling out to you, Olivine.
Hmm.
Oh, hello.
Later on, how about y'all get in the shooting match with the kid over here?
Oh,
He's a gunslinger himself. I'm sure you two will make good rivals.
who is
I
this?
got. It's gone.
Huh? Well, it certainly can't hurt. Can always use more practice.
As long as we take any guns that he has away. Last time I had a shooting match with anybody, I came third from the 2 competitors that took place. So,
I'm not
and we just cut. Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean, kid.
Oh, I'm sure you don't know what you know yourself half the time.
After all,
But yeah.
everything was right. Everything was right and true, in the context of the rules.
You're great at bending those, aren't you? But then again, I should have known that. But yeah, I'm down for a shooting match. More than willing, in fact.
Sure.
Does Rose say anything, by the way, Emmy?
No, Rose is just absorbing her food right now.
Just inhaling her food, rather.
Yes.
When... Okay, and then like Ankh speaks up a little bit. When you have time, mind if I get to see your personal weapon? It seems different.
Who's she talking to?
To Justice.
Okay.
Sure, I guess. It's all the way back in my room and all, but after this I can show it to you. You're a little weird though. Psst. Ashi, is that kid always like that?
Seems so.
She's weird.
It's a baby character.
She's weird.
Being between the two of these people talking, I would just kind of like look to Justice and just give her a flat look.
She does not notice. Let's see. Rulu turns to Hawkeye and just says, I'm glad that everyone's getting along so well, don't you? Aye, what are you talking about, Lassie? He stops like drinking. He stops like drinking basically. It's a party. Come on, everyone needs to let loose every once in a while, except for Justice, because we all know what'll happen if she does.
Oh God, what has she done?
Olive just nervously chuckles.
Aye, and this is why we don't have her specifically with weapons at the table.
There have been incidents.
What, does she attack the food?
No, I have a feeling, but now I want to kind of slip like alcohol to her drink.
Just that one time. It only happened once, okay?
All right, what did you fall? What do you fall under? Do you fall under the embarrasses herself, or tries to violently hurt everyone around her vicinity without consideration? Which one is it? Which one is it, kid?
All of the above.
Psst. You're supposed to be covering for me.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't
For
get...
justice.
No, Azu. Did you say something?
It said all of the above.
Ah, okay. I didn't catch it.
And not. Did you catch what Justice said though?
Something like you're supposed to be covering for me, I think.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Azu just cut off for me for a second. Okay. All the better. It just serves as sweet, sweet irony.
She's a good kid, though.
Yeah, I can see that. We shouldn't bully her too much, though. We got our own here.
I'll take the compliment.
If you can take it, if you can turn it into one, then gladly be my guest.
What?
Nothing. Just praising your excellence over your showdown with our little hero.
That was a really close fight.
It was.
Speaking of close fights, I want to challenge you to a fight. She points her finger towards confidence. You made fun of me before, and you also made fun of me before too.
Now this, I'd like to see.
Who else did she point out there besides confidence?
Quinn.
Wait, so did she challenge me or confidence?
She's
I think both of you.
she's challenging both of you.
Ah, okay.
Certainly is a Spitfire, that one.
Didn't know that you were a glutton for punishment, Justice.
Just so you know, I'll be bringing my personal weapon out. Then we'll see who's gonna be better.
All right.
Or so.
Taking this to the courtyard then after.
I'd be more than willing if you didn't fight with your personal. Well, why not?
I didn't catch that.
Well, yeah. Quinn kind of like what do you call it when you crosses his arms? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say pushes his arms, but like crosses his arm and goes like, yeah, folds your arms. Thank you. Like, well, I wouldn't be against it, but I'd heavily recommend to not go against the big guy over there. I'm pretty sure you'd be recovering for quite a few days if you did. But then again, you're one to take on the challenge, so what say you, Confidence?
It would make for an interesting sparring match.
I agree.
What?
Oh, I can always heal you after. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, if she can be healed after that.
You're making fun of me again, aren't you?
No, I'm just giving you a realistic warning. That's all.
Being dead serious.
Rulu's used to putting her back together by now.
A word of advice: if you don't like winding up in the ER, I would learn humility and caution.
There's no shame in giving up. Sometimes. Choosing different battle.
It's a matter of pride.
Yeah, Justice, just listen to them. There's no, it's not a shame to give up, unless you're a coward, of course, that is.
With pride comes the fall.
You're making fun of me again, aren't you?
The master's always went on about
just being a realist.
pride coming before a fall.
No matter who one is, there's always a bigger fish.
It doesn't feel like
Yeah.
fish.
I don't like fish though, it tastes bad.
In this case, both physically and mentally, the bigger fish is right there. As Quinn points at Confidence.
Seriously, some of their lectures made me so hungry.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I was so confused.
I was reminiscing about one day my old masters.
Ah, okay.
Rulu just sighs, and then turns again to Hawkeye. Will they be alright? Just let them fire off. She's going to tire herself out in a little bit anyway. No. Also, I need you to roll perception real quick. Azu?
Trying to... There we go.
Alrighty, you found it.
$23.
Nice.
So
Nice.
technically that's a 25.
Okay.
Because rogue.
Yep. something talent. I forgot what it's called.
Reliable talent for the win.
It's not 24. It's 9 or above. Or anything below a 9 is treated as 9.
Oh no, it's
Right.
it's
It's
treated
a
as 10.
10.
Oh, it's a 10? Okay.
Yes, everything 9 and below is treated as a 10,
Okay.
Skill
Oh.
monkey.
as long as you're proficient in it.
Friggin' rogues.
Okay. With that being said, I need you to roll insight with advantage. Incoming at 20.
Come on, you can do it.
Or otherwise, we can just have Azulak and just have double nat ones.
I sense a 16.
What is your bet?
Let's
by
see
the
if
way?
I did this right.
What?
Well, not quite.
30.
Okay, then let's see here. All right, got to type this out real quick.
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
Is anyone else doing anything while we do this?
I'm kind of curious what.
While we wait for his typing.
No, I'll hold.
So I believe he's just typing it straight to me.
Yep.
I too love when I don't prepare inside checks.
When you what?
When I don't prepare inside checks or anything and I have to type all this shit out during the session.
Let's see.
That's just a bad DM. He's never prepared.
Shut
When
up,
dealing with
Lolly!
my character, he should be ready to type. Well, then again, I am expressly doing
That's what
something.
happens.
Okay. There's that.
There's just one slight problem.
And what is that problem?
Oh, never mind.
Never mind. Okay. So while waiting for that, Vathos then tries to talk to Justice. Child, you really need to be more patient, perhaps. After all, with an attitude like that, you'd walk face first into a trap. Very, very easily. Are we not in agreement, my princess?
Yes, I mean, you are look to be pretty strong, but you're not invincible. I agree with that. All my strength is just not enough. And I could easily be taken down by not looking where I'm going.
Indeed.
Well, whatever trap there is, I'll just break through it. It's fine.
Can you, though?
Of course.
What if there's some sort of spell that's set to instantly kill anything that steps on it? What will you do then?
I'll figure something out.
You can't brute force magic, young one.
Look, Justice. I'd really hate for Grandpa to have to be losing you, so I'll just tell you now. You need to look before you leap sometimes. Think about things. I had to learn that too. If I just jump into things thinking that everything's gonna be fine, then something's not gonna go. Sometimes you'll lose things.
And that's what I read flag.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Ashi, I need you to roll perception.
Okay. $20.
For let's see here, while you're looking towards looking at Justice, you notice for a brief moment, Solstos cracks a smile.
Okay.
Then goes back to his usual demeanor.
There's more to power than strength. I've almost
Did I
had it
notice that?
beaten- I've almost had it beaten into me, practically, but I've come to learn that true strength come from the decisions that you make. Mental acuity and all of that stuff. Power doesn't mean anything if you don't know how to use it.
Indeed. Immortality does not truly exist beyond a form of ideas.
Gods are always looking out for us, but not even they can save us. Sometimes from our own ignorance. Which is why it's on us to do what we can not to majorly screw up.
Roll persuasion real quick.
Alright. That's a 4.
Okay.
I'm not very convinced.
Alright then. Akifi, roll persuasion real quick.
Hey, just give me a sec to double check my modifier.
Didn't that give you technically give me the help action?
Technically, but how you guys roll separately.
Okay.
20,
The wondering. The persuasion is better than mine anyway. 9.
9, yep.
Okay.
Better?
Alright, let's see how Justice does with her insight roll. Twice. That's the wrong character sheet again because I'm a genius.
You did.
She just huffs and just goes back to her food.
I mean, to lecture. I'll just shake the habit sometimes, but just looking out for you.
I hope for your sake that your attitude turns out to be fruitful.
Don't think about it. Just go back to your food.
All right, Justice. Is it really good?
Rula just giggles a little bit.
The master's not too mad at me.
Do what?
I'm just mumbling to myself, but my master's not too mad at me.
Math?
Master.
Master?
Masters aren't too mad at me, because, I'm enjoying this a lot.
I don't get it, but okay. Ah. Let's see here. Hawkeye looks around a little bit at the table, as in like the people in the table. Shrugs and just goes back to drinking.
As should be expected, more or less.
There we go. Let's see here. Confidence looks towards let's see, it looks towards Ashi, and remarks, "I do have to admit, we did very well, despite being quite on the back foot throughout most of that fight."
Hey, I wasn't doing that bad, was I? Thank you.
You did excellently, to be honest. Though the abilities that you've inherited seem to have saved you quite a lot. And something like that really does fill in the gap between the skill and power.
Yeah, I guess I'm to rely a bit on that.
Perhaps when we all have time, we should all sport together. Get some improvements.
That sounds like you could get messy real quick.
As long as you're using a wooden sword, Confidence. As long as you're using a wooden sword.
It
Nonsense.
sounds interesting to show where we need improvement.
I don't know. Could probably still murder all of us with it. But
Worry not, I will just use a simple wooden spear.
We'll consider it. Quinn kind of a nervous look says like, yeah, no.
Hey, remember that time when you fought against Confidence while he was mind controlled?
Yeah, fuck that.
really interesting to see you when your faculties are all there.
So I didn't catch that. What was that, Emmy?
I said, it would be interesting to see you when your mind's all there.
I apologize again for what had happened.
No worries, confidence. Meanwhile, Margarita's like, let's see. Oh, she's on the same side.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Margarita turns up to Rula. Are you the one who made this feast?
Speak up.
Are you the one that made this feast? She asked Rula.
I did help with some of it, but I didn't make all of it. She points towards some of the workers over here at the cafeteria.
Oh, but that's good. I've been curious about some surface cuisine for a while, and been wanting to improve my craft a little bit. Would you mind teaching me?
Of course. She actually beams up a little bit. You know, she lights
And
up.
Margaret just smiles. That's good.
Uh,
I will let you down.
Cooking is really, really fun. I'd love to teach you. Let's see. Is there anything that you're allergic to? I need to come up with a list. That way I know not to teach you some of those recipes.
Well, I have an allergy to crayfish, and I think butter does not agree with me that much. But other than that, I think I'm good.
Crayfish and mustard?
No, butter.
Butter? So you
Also,
don't like milk?
More, I get kind of sick.
I see. I wonder if it's only a type of butter, because... or a specific type of butter. Because we can make butter out of a lot of things.
I guess you probably don't make butter from swearfish.
No. You
I
can make
thought
butter out
so.
of that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's actually pretty interesting.
It is an acquired taste.
Which form is Margarita in right now?
I'm gonna say she's probably in her leg form.
In her more humanoid form.
Yep.
Leg form.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
do you like baking?
Mm-hmm. I like all kinds of cooking, although I'm not really too keen on using a lot of fire.
Oh, I see.
It gets scary.
Can Quinn roll insight on Rollo when she says that?
Okay. Go for it.
What's my insight? I think it's 9. What the hell's Rondo Kiecross? There we go.
Speaking of which, are you gonna scan any of them? What?
Wow.
I got 2,828.
You missed the plus sign just a little bit.
18.
Okay, from what you can tell, she does seem to be a little bit apprehensive about using fire.
Just apprehensive, not.
She's not like totally scared from the looks of it, but she does seem like that she wants to use it too much.
All right. That's fair.
Let's see here. Oh, what is it? Is there something on my face?
Nothing. Just, got caught up a little bit in your discussion.
While you were saying that, she was trying to like wipe her face as much as she could.
We have another cinnamon bun, yes!
Oh, is that right? Would you like to join in on the baking too, perhaps? I could teach you how to cooking.
I prefer simpler food, so no need for that. Pour your efforts on her, if you would.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun. I assure you.
I suppose I can join in on a session or two. Wouldn't certainly mind. Just a bit out of my, my ballpark.
She gives you a warm smile.
Margarita claps her hands together. Oh, good. We will probably need someone with considerable upper body strength.
For cooking?
Yes,
How do you figure?
though can be quite a handful sometimes.
Quite literally, in more ways than one.
Oh, yes. That's why I'm having to make smaller cakes myself.
Quinn kind of looking like trouble, like, I should remember, like, okay.
I was concerned for a little bit. When I first started baking, I could not manage the dough. It would just stretch and fall apart, and sometimes I would get stuck in it.
Stuck in it? Well, that could happen, couldn't it?
Stuck in the dough, my princess. Perhaps I should give you some help as well.
Oh, Wathos, I assumed you knew of this stuff. I suppose she has sides that not even you have seen.
Of course, she is a lady of great refine, after all. She'd have to keep her secrets.
Marcia's
Yeah, sure.
the chair.
Sure.
What was that? What was that, I mean?
Marius just blushing and sinking into a chair, trying to disappear.
Whatever you say, Vathos, whatever you say, but, that sinking little, magic user over there, I feel like she's about to melt into the chair. You might want to, make sure that she's alright.
Is there something wrong?
Things wrong. Don't worry. Carry on.
We couldn't quite catch you. What did you say?
I'm fine.
I believe you said your name was Margarita, right?
She just kind of slowly rises. Yes.
Maybe you shouldn't think so much. You're gonna end up being shorter than I am.
That kind of posture's not good for your back either.
Oh, okay. She straightens up. And she's just kind of arching maybe a little too much, so that she's super rigid. Is better?
Okay. Let's see here. Oh.
No in between, huh?
Oh, make it. Oh, Margarita, make a con save.
Oh god.
Okay. Cool. That is an actually not sucky stat.
Oh.
But it's still sucky roll.
Okay. She feels a sharp jolt to her side.
Nah.
And you immediately stand up. You look to, let's see. Margarita looks towards the direction of where it came from, and she sees Catherine. Well, let's see, with her index finger still like outstretched. I'm pretty sure that makes you feel a little bit better.
Thank you.
Yes. What she realized is that she poked you on the side,
Uh-huh.
and that tickled you a lot.
Okay.
My princess, I suppose that is one way to help you. How are you feeling?
I feel kind of happy.
Excellent. With that being said, the feast comes and goes pretty pretty well. It actually ends up with Justice actually falling asleep on Sostos.
Of course.
Looks like the duels will have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that?
I see. Just like I said.
Olive just kind of smirks. She talks real big, but she can't even beat her own bedtime.
Yeah, no one can
So
avoid
that's the kid in
sleep.
the end.
A kid with kid talks, but still can carry her own weight in a fight. Just reckless, though. What an interesting bunch of people you are.
Huh, gotta admit, kid. That one is a real wild card.
You have no idea.
Once I agree with at least you.
When y'all hey Munchkin, when y'all have some time, mind showing the kid those notes I gave you?
Oh, yes.
Notes? What notes are you talking about?
Nothing.
Clearly, it's a bit more than nothing. Kieran rarely does anything out of just a whim. But you can wait, at least until the end of the feast. Once everyone's settled down. Not gonna press you too hard on that.
My
And by
compliment.
kid, who did he mean?
By kid, he means Quinn. By
My
Munchkin-
nickname's Kid.
Oh,
and he calls you Munchkin.
alright.
A kid and a munchkin.
And he calls Ashi Angelica.
He's referring to the three notes he gave me, right?
The two notes, yes.
Oh, yeah, two.
Alright then. So with that being said, we are going to be taking a break.
Okay.
Okay. That's perfect. Mm.
Volume a little more. There we go. Alright then. So the night finally dies down, and your little celebration finally comes to an end.
I take Boss a step aside.
What is it?
Deal with justice. We realize that.
Let's
Tell
move the
them what-
characters proper first.
Okay. By myself.
Wait, what's going on?
Yes.
Go.
Kakebunshi no Jutsu.
In time. Alright. Making sure that we're that no one's around to hear us.
Mm-hmm.
The duel with justice made me realize that I still have a lot left to learn. Can you do me a favor?
What is it?
Do you still have anything left you can teach me?
I always do. But
Thanks, Bessie.
I'm going to need you to teach me some stuff too.
Alright, I'll do my best.
But
I don't have to rely on my inheritance that much.
it's you don't really have to worry about that. That's something that you have. Everyone has their own advantages. Yours just happens to be the powers that you've inherited. In fact, if I had that power, I'd always be using it.
Well, I guess, but same time,
Just
I'm so
understand.
weak without them.
Just understand. That's your power too. Okay? Don't let anyone else say something otherwise.
Okay. Think about it that way.
I'm not really good with figuring out anything cool for great swords, though. I'm more of a... She takes out her rapier. More of the elegant type, if you recall.
And just kind of, I can put a hand to its pommel. Well, with this the way it is, probably still works. I'm about to say, do you wanna try holding it?
Sure.
I'm not gonna let go of it completely. And I just take it out and I place it kind of in hands. I'm still holding it, just letting her feel how heavy it seems.
So she tries to she tries to grab it, and tries to pull it up herself. You know you can stop trying to hold it down. I'm not a child. I can still hold a great sword.
No, trust me. Trust me. You don't want to hold this by yourself.
Alright. If it really is this heavy, how are you wielding it so easily?
Since it's mine now, it's not nearly as heavy.
I see.
So
Well,
it's
like I
light as a feather in my hands, but in anybody else's, ugh.
Like I said, though, I can't quite think of anything that would be interesting for something this big. I could try teaching you some thrusts, perhaps.
That makes sense.
Alright then, my little student. The buxom beauty will help you and grace you with her elegant moves.
I reach out my hand. Alright, this should be fun.
Okay. So, you end up spending us a whole lot of the night training with Bastotep.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, though, Angstak might actually wanders over to the lot of you.
Hey, Anki.
Sparring without me?
You're free to join if you want.
She starts lighting up a little bit. We're both monks, so we should be able to match as well.
Mm-hmm. Gotta keep up with the old odds.
Okay. Alright then. I went to type these in, but You actually do learn a few tricks.
All right.
Okay. With that being said, let's see here. What does Quinn do? Does he step aside with anybody, or like just go to any of the civilian tents and just take a nap? Vibes?
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
What time is it currently?
It's pushing about 10 p.m.
Nah, Quinn's not doing anything. Quinn's in his room just like writing letters back home, like back to Cleve Solos and whatnot. But he's not like actively going out to search for anybody.
Okay. So you actually you're actually like staying in one of the quarters inside the main tent. There we go. Okay. What is Margarita doing?
Margarita, I would assume, would go and do some cooking practice with Rulu.
Okay.
And probably looking around, getting a feel for the kitchen.
Okay, so round over here then. And Vathos is still stuck to you like glue.
Because of course.
Le super glue.
The Gorilla Glue.
The most handsome glue ever.
Perfect for hair.
Can you give me coordinates?
Not like the fucking retarded supermodel.
What do you mean?
Didn't she like freaking sue the Gorilla Glue company or something?
Yeah, she
Wow.
do. Yeah, she did, and she's about to win the case, which is fucking sad.
Makes no damn sense.
Faith in
think they're just
humanity
settling.
minus 50.
Oh, they just settled? Wait, why? Oh, it's right, because
Did
the court proceedings
they
were
did?
too expensive.
It's pretty much it's not worth the hassle.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that one with the McDonald's and the McDonald's coffee.
Oh, the one that's like this coffee is too hot.
And now
I didn't order it iced, but I'm gonna assume it's not too hot.
Or how about the one where airplane peanut packets now need to like put down may contain nuts.
Yeah.
Well, if I want peanuts and ask for them, I'm gonna be pissed if they don't have nuts. So.
But yeah, apparently they had to put a warning in the peanut packets that may contain nuts because someone sued one of the airline companies for not putting that labeling in a packet of peanuts.
That hurts my brain.
Yeah, so she would have won on a technicality because of wording, so that's why they just settled. They said, fuck it. So pretty much, yeah, those examples. And then there's the fucking dumbass. They like fucking glued the cup to his lips because he didn't believe
Wait, what?
Yeah.
her hair was glued to her like that.
Yeah. She glued her hair to it, and then she's like, it didn't have a warning, so I'm a fucking like raise a fuss about it. Like,
And then this guy had this genius idea that the super glue, would be able to come off. Watch, and then he like puts some on like a cup or something, and like puts it to his lip, and he like super glues the fucking cup to his face, and has to go have it surgically removed.
Yeah, I remember that.
Expensive and also very painful.
Yeah.
Ow, my
He's
money.
like, that's not true. Watch. Oh fuck, it is.
Ow.
it is true.
Ow, the money.
The companies aren't lying to us like all the fucking time.
Wait. This is why I bang my head on walls so much.
So
Good.
stupid.
Indeed. But yeah, so Vatos is pretty much still stuck to Margarita like glue. Always accompanying her, making sure she's fine. Yeah.
I'll return Vastos. I will away with me now.
Nonsense, my princess. I'll always be here to protect you.
I don't think I need to put protection from the ingredients. That would be kind of awful.
Well, except for the live ingredients. We do kind of have to keep some of the seafood alive. Otherwise, because they rot very quickly.
Oh,
Don't touch that.
Okay.
That has crabs and lobster.
oh, okay.
Yes, crabs.
Haha, crabs.
Some, some scary crabs.
Oh please, my princess. Surely these do not frighten you. You do not recall the crabs that we have to deal with back at home. In fact, they are bigger than this tent.
I am not used to them being so small.
I suppose, if you'd like, perhaps we could try to find one as a pet.
Oh,
They are quite little curious when they're this tiny.
mm-hmm.
I see. You fight against crabs bigger than this tent? Oh, very much so. They do work up quite an appetite.
Not me though. It's mostly Bastos and people like him.
Of course. We do everything we can to protect the royal family. And come up with great ingredients for you.
Margarita's just kind of looks thoughtful and a little embarrassed.
Royal family? Your royalty?
She nods.
Are you a queen or a princess or a
I am,
duchess or?
I am the heir of my mother.
Your mother?
Mm-hmm. The queen. Or more like, I don't know, supreme monarch?
For simplicity's sake, you could say that she is something of a deity to us.
Well, everyone loves mother. Well, mostly everyone. She's a big deal.
She's someone that many do look up to, especially with her power and skill. In fact, she so far has been the only one to unite all of the Siren nations under her own rule. That in itself is an accomplishment. Wouldn't you say so, my princess?
Mm-hmm. She's a very powerful siren.
I see. Is she nice?
She is very scary sometimes, but yes, she's nice.
Very scary indeed. She has the power to obliterate even dragons with just a whim.
Or a cyborg. I don't know. Some say she used to be super big. I don't often see her like that though.
Ah, you're talking about that. It, doing so does make her command so much more authority.
That makes sense.
It is also
I
quite a
mean,
sight to behold.
what else can you do?
What else could you do if you were that big? Perhaps if you would want to, you could destroy a city with just your brute force and sheer size.
We have to find somewhere to live, so makes sense. She would get a little smaller sometimes.
Such power.
She must be so lonely sometimes.
I suppose, but once you have that kind of responsibility, you end up having to push those thoughts aside, I believe. Oh, Margarita, roll a charisma check.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Alright. Last 3. Charisma. 18.
Okay. Alright then. Let's see here. Okay, so Vatos looks back up towards you, and he says, if and when you decide to take the throne, I will always be by your side and assist you with any way that I can. Mark my words, princess.
I'm glad you answered me.
Okay. With that being said, I need you to roll a 1d6, please. Actually, no, 1d10.
9.
9.
9!
Okay, that happens. Wow, that actually went by a whole lot better than I thought it would. Okay. So let's see here. Rulu just looks at the two of you, and slowly steps back. I'm going to go ahead and leave you two alone, okay?
No, don't
She
go.
doesn't just slip away. Sense the atmosphere at all.
She's just gone now.
Oh, I wanted to bake.
And Rulu kind of gushing in the corner over there.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it does seem kind of romantic. A princess and her knight. I wonder if this will be a scandal or a great legend to be told in future generations. Well, time will tell.
Does Margarita hear any of that?
Nope.
Okay.
It's just something out of character for you guys to like know. Okay. That being said, what is Olivine doing?
Hunting for fiends.
Within the walls of the fort?
Yes, considering that we had a bit of a fiendish problem earlier, she's making absolutely certain that there's nothing still creeping around. Any spies or anything of that nature.
Let's see here. With that being said, Kion and Rose and Catherine are also with you. Well, fiend hunting, eh? That's something that's a bit different from my order.
You can never be too safe with these things. Deception is their, go-to. It would not surprise me in the slightest if there still had some spies here that did not reveal themselves during the conflict, just so that they could see what's going on within. Especially
Could you turn yourself up a bit?
masters.
Sorry to interrupt. You're really quiet again.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, whoops.
How's that?
Much better.
There we go. Yep. Right then.
Alright.
Because fiends what?
Fiends are known for their deception, and that's generally their go-to. So it would not surprise me in the slightest if there were still some of them hiding here within the fortress who did not reveal themselves during the conflict, considering that their master's plan did not go according to plan. I'm actually quite certain there could very well be one still here. So I think it's best to be safe than sorry.
Got any idea where?
They could be anywhere, though I would suspect, if not around nearby watching us, somewhere within the soldiers that came in.
You sure?
It's tedious work, but you can never be too sure.
She is right, you know. Perhaps we should split up, or go in pairs?
We should probably go in pairs. Considering the possessions.
I'll probably be fine. It's nothing my bullets can't hit.
On that note, let's see here. I think these took a look at Rose's inventory. On that note, you do have some silver ammo, right?
Yeah?
Always.
Good. Ah,
I'm gonna to hurt him, right?
you'll do more.
It is.
You'll do more against extra planar things.
Yes,
Mhm.
fiends do not do well versus silver. It is quite effective against them.
All right then. So how shall we split up?
I'll go with Uncle Wolfie.
Well, y'all have a bit of a problem. I ain't quite the best for sensing these fiends.
I believe that I should go with him and Catherine with her. That way, each one of us has someone who's good at detecting these sort of things.
Okay, that makes sense. And she just kind of goes with the watching emotion.
Don't worry, Princess. I'll be just fine. Just spend some time with the Munchkin.
Okay. I'll keep her safe.
Owen turns to the cat, nods. Good luck. If you see anything, be sure to
To shoot it.
immediately get back to us. No. Do not engage with it. We want to try to apprehend it.
Shoot it in the leg. Got you.
Or I can get it all stunned and
Yeah.
go for you, and then by the time you get here, we'll be able to take it on.
Ideally, if we could capture and get information, that would be optimal, but ultimately, it's just not being allowed their master to get any more information.
Hey,
Is
meme,
The ultimate goal.
just shoot them in the leg.
Shoot him in the knee. That way they can't adventure anymore.
Mm,
I used to be a fiendish adventurer until I took a silver bullet to the knee.
I guess that's all I can do. I can stun things, but only for like 12 seconds.
I believe that's more than enough time for Catherine.
It will be child's play.
Alright, good luck, you two.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
So you all go off on your separate ways. Hold on. Oh, shoot.
Mhm.
Did it, There we go. Right, that was weird. It changed the zoom for me, like, unintentionally.
Good job.
Okay. You go that way. Meanwhile, Olivine and Kion go off to the eastern side.
See, I figured that their master's probably not too happy that things didn't work out the way he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna want to know what's going on in here. So I figured best to look for any spies.
After a couple of hours, for you guys though, it's already about midnight. Through your searching. With that note,
What?
let's see. On that note, I'll need you to roll investigation with double advantage.
How do you do double advantage?
3D,
Okay.
3D20.
3d20 KH1.
Yeah.
Like I always said, don't speak over the DM, then the first chance I get, I speak over the DM.
No, you're good.
Yeah, but hey, cat.
No. I think I did that.
Did you do it right?
Wait. What do you mean?
Well, you didn't do it yet. Did you post?
No, I sent it to my friend. He's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Good
Nothing.
You see nothing?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who does that.
Well, I haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
cat.
it'll happen.
All right, let's try that again.
Okay.
Sure it won't, Quinn.
Cat,
Fine.
you there?
Natural 20.
Wow, nice.
20. Okay, skill experience and inspiration. Don't forget to add that. Alright then, we're at Kion and Olivine currently. Okay, Emmy?
Don't forget to show how to do it.
Do what?
I know how to. I'm just slowly doing it because I'm not used to it. That was investigation, right?
Investigation, yes.
Where's inspiration again?
Stats. Thank God.
What is it?
I cannot find inspiration.
Stats.
Stats
That's
tab.
I'm looking. I'm fucking blind.
I and J columns.
My job to be the fucking blind, not one perception person.
I and J columns.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Alright.
There's stories to share. Hunting fiends things.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What was that, Emmy?
You have any stories to share? Fighting fiend things?
Find fiends, shoot them.
Any creepy things?
Not
And some things?
necessarily creepy, but more boring, usually. This one
What?
wasn't-
You just
this one wasn't as
waltz
boring,
up
though.
and shoot in the head and that's it?
Nope. I tend to try to shoot them from farther away.
Oh Yeah, that's what you do. Wouldn't really work out if you just ran up and be like, "Hi, yeah, I'm a hunter. Fear me." Doesn't really work that way.
It doesn't. No, it's more than frowned upon. You could end up getting yourself killed if you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Leroy!
Of course.
Have there been really, really weird feats? Like something that you never expect to see?
Perhaps the fiend combinations. Sev is one of them.
I guess. What the hell you can be?
I do too. Alright then. So, with your for fuck's sakes. So, with your investigation rolls, you look pretty much
Should-
like. So
You
with
cut
your,
out.
So with your investigation rolls, Olivine and Kyon, you end up finding nothing.
Hmm.
You do find like random trash on the ground and everything though.
I see. Alright.
Well, yeah.
Alright.
It looks like all the soldiers are clean, especially the ones whom you healed out of the possession.
Great. Well, as they say, no news is good news. To not find anything means that nothing's wrong. I'm pretty convinced that we looked under every stone.
And
Thank you very much for the help.